first couple notes of your favorite song come on, and immediately you're filled with energy and excitement. Or maybe you've been hit with that first chord of a sad song, and you right away become calm and reflective. Either way, if you can relate to these experiences, it means you know of a time where music has directly affected the chemistry of your brain. So I'd like to share with you today a particular song called Agnes by the Glass Animals that has a big impact on me every time I listen. I'm not going to play a clip of the song for you because I don't think 10 seconds is enough to do the song justice, but my hope is that by the time I'm done talking today, all of you will be inspired to go and listen to the song for yourselves. So to give a quick overview, I'm first going to talk a little bit about the song itself, followed by an experience that I've had with the song, and lastly, why the song is important. So Agnes was released in 2016 along with the Glass Animals' second album, How to Be a Human Being. I want to provide a little bit of context. Actually, first I'll show you the album art there. I want to provide a little bit of context about this album because the way they developed it is pretty unique. Basically, while they were on tour, they went around and recorded as many conversations as they could with strangers, and they took the most unique individuals they met and wrote songs about them and compiled them into this album, hence the name How to Be a Human Being. So Agnes is the final song in the album, and it is the closer. It is by far the most sad song. It tells the story of an individual, a young male, who is struggling to see joy in their life and struggling with depression, and resorts to drugs and eventually suicide in order to get around their problems. So clearly, the individual the song is written about must have left a really strong impression on the band to inspire them to write this music. So although the song came out in 2016, I didn't hear it until fall 2017 because I wasn't a Glass Animals fan at the time. I first heard the song as a Spotify recommendation, and I liked it and added it to my playlist and kind of forgot about it. Until the next morning, when I showed up at school, and the first thing I hear is Agnes being played out loud. Now, I thought I was going crazy, like I just couldn't get the song out of my head. But it turns out it was just coming from some girl who was playing it out of her computer while she was studying. I went up and approached the girl about the song. Turns out her name is Janet, and we talked for a bit and made a really similar taste in music. And fast forward about a year, and Janet is one of my closest friends, all because she happened to be playing the right song at the right time. So from that point on, every time I hear this song, Agnes, I'm reminded of Janet and the experiences we shared together. And so now the song kind of has a double meaning for me. It has twice the importance, because on one hand I can appreciate the production, the lyrics, the story that the band is trying to tell. But on the other hand, I have my own story and my own emotions that are attached to the song that get reminded every time I hear it. So in conclusion, Agnes is a song created by the band The Glass Animals that has created a significant impact in my life since I first heard it 2 years ago. And even though my music taste has developed quite a bit since these events took place, Agnes will be one of the few songs that never gets old. Thanks for listening.